Kaitlyn, can I get any word at all?
Ooh, a mist.
Mist. Thank you, mist. Who is that? Ooh, spooky.
I look outside my bedroom window and wonder when Papa will come back from the war. He left yesterday and that was not okay. That's not something that he did before. He pat me on the head, he gave me a nice bag, and then he left me with a kiss. But then I watched as he stepped away frantically into the all-obscuring mist.
Papa, you will be missed. Papa, you will be missed. As you step into the all-encompassing opaque mist. Papa, you will be missed. My son, I'm leaving him behind. I had to do it, even though it is unkind. My beautiful British son. Oh, what a bother to have a very effeminate and American father. Papa, you will be missed. Papa, you will be missed. This is my life's saddest tryst. Papa, you will be missed. Oh, Papa, how could you leave me and our little son?
Mama, where did he go?
I thought you loved both of us, but now you're on the run. Where did you go?
Where did he go?
Where have you gone?
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that was.
Papa went to war. Papa,
You will be missed. Papa, you will be missed. Like 1918, so I went to the war. I'm fine. You get the gist. Papa, Papa, you will be missed.
Woo! Welcome everybody to Charm Scene.
A comedy
A
podcast.
comedy podcast, a nice funny song to kick off this week's episode. Folks, you are listening to the fully improvised musical podcast Charm Scene, the most charmless podcast in all the scene. I'm sitting across from the amazingly mysterious, it's Lily Ludwig.
I'm sitting across from, he doesn't know where his dad is. It's Austin
That's
Packer.
true. Where did he go? I'm sitting here.
I'm so sorry.
He can't see where he's playing because it's so misty. It's Sam Scheidler on the keys.
And getting a little misty-eyed himself, it's Chris Ditton.
Aww. But of course, it would not be an episode of Charm Scene without a fantastic, charming guest from around Chicago's incredible music improv scene. And we have one right here in the studio today. She is an improviser. She is an actress.
You may have seen her in Teen Girl Book, Oops All Bards, or Lost Rounds.
It's the amazing, incredible
Kaitlyn Nibbelin.
Hi, guys.
Hi,
Hello.
Kaitlyn.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us on the podcast.
I'm so happy.
Thank you for doing this.
I'm really sorry for making a dead dad joke on the
Hey,
pod.
it's okay.
On your behalf.
I do know where he is. It's on a shelf. Let's continue. So, Kaitlyn, here's how this is going to work. And to anyone who's new, it's fine. We're moving on.
Pour one out for the dads.
It's that kind of episode, everybody. We're having fun. On this Tuesday in probably May, we're having a great time. Okay. So, here's how this is going to work. We have asked Kaitlyn to bring in a story, something from her time in the arts as a performer in comedy, whatever that means to her. We're going to hear that story. We're going to chat about it a little bit, add in whatever we like, and put all of those ideas into a big old metaphorical blender. Blend it all.
I always do that, and I think it's going to sound like a blender, and it just sounds like someone's phone
It
is
sounds
going
like a fun.
off.
Maybe
Yeah.
next time when you try it.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
try it again next time.
Do
Do
more
that,
like
yeah.
this. That kind of sounds like a
Oh, I like Kaitlyn.
Oh, no.
Wait.
Caitlin, can we hear yours again?
That's a smoothie.
That's
That's
not
a protein
bad.
shake.
That's
right there.
that's the
good.
pulsing.
Yeah, I pressed the pulse button.
Chris, can we hear on the
Puree.
drums your best interpretation of a? Ooh,
Oh,
That's
okay.
how
kind
I
of a-
feel when I see a smoothie.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
This
good.
is how I feel when I see a smoothie.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
very
that
Breath of the
first
Wild
sip.
again.
Yeah, that first. Oh,
Mm.
yeah.
Play
Mm.
brain freeze.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is gonna be the whole.
Just fully.
We're gonna put all of those ideas, everything from your story, Kaitlyn, into a big old metaphorical blender and pull out the pieces we like and use them as inspiration for a completely improvised musical. So, Nibbelin,
Mhm.
can we please get a story, please?
Yeah.
We got a weird energy today. You like it?
Yeah, we're goofy.
I brought it.
Yeah, you came in dark.
Sorry. No, okay. So you guys know that I enjoy a little bit of hot gossip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spill the tea.
Yeah, but I'm not going to share any gossip of the Chicago scene because that would be
Come on.
ridiculous.
Come on.
We'll take it
No,
off the air.
You're going to be happy because this is better. This is hot gossip from when I was in high school. And I had just graduated my senior year. And we did summer theater. And at this summer theater, they had a theater that had burned down. And so the last 2 summers, they had done shows in local high schools. But this summer, they had rebuilt. They were going to be able to use the new outdoor theater. And because of that, they were going to be doing like the best season that they had done in
It's a big deal.
forever. Yes.
Break it in the new stage.
This ages me, but it was a time when no one had done Urinetown or Thoroughly Modern Millie in central Illinois yet.
Wow.
And so little Kaitlyn was thrilled.
Yeah.
Aw.
Very excited. Also because that year our high school musical had been Kiss Me Kate. And
Old school, yeah.
yeah.
Is that
and-
Rogers Hammerstein?
No, it is not.
Okay,
I couldn't
cool.
tell you off the top of my head.
I would have
who
felt
it is.
so cool.
All right,
if it
everybody
was.
write
Sorry.
in who wrote Kiss Me Kate.
Who wrote Kiss Me Kate? And I was very sad that I didn't get to be Kate because it's in my name.
Ugh. Aw.
I know,
Bummer.
but it's okay. I've recovered.
That's weird. I don't think of you as a Kate.
I don't either.
Oh,
I'm a
good.
full Kaitlyn, but you know,
Yeah.
for the bit.
Yeah.
And anyway, so we were doing Thoroughly Modern Millie and Urinetown, and 2 other people from my high school were doing this program with me. I've changed their names to protect them.
Oh my god.
Their names are Justin and Sarah for the purposes of this story.
Uh-huh.
And I had a crush on Justin,
Oh.
but Sarah had asked Justin to prom. So conceivably, Sarah also had a crush on Justin.
Right.
And they had gone to prom.
Okay.
So,
Awkward.
so casting comes time. And Justin is a tenor.
Of course.
So Justin gets the lead in both shows.
They're cast at the same time.
Yes,
Okay.
because you participate in both.
Okay.
But it's
Got it.
unlikely that you're going to get a lead in both, especially if you're a lady.
Unless you're Justin.
Unless you're Justin.
Mm.
And so Sarah got a lead in Thoroughly Modern Millie, but she was playing Justin's sister, I believe.
Mm.
I got a lead in Urinetown, and I got to play Justin's love interest.
Oh, that is a
and there is
dream
no
come
hotter
true.
play than you're in town.
Yeah. But also, fun fact, I don't think, I could be wrong. I certainly had never kissed anyone before doing this show. I don't think Justin had either. And so we had a stage kiss that happened in this show. So that also made it all the more
wow.
like a
Thrilling.
thing.
Oh my god.
This is the kind of scenario I would like lay awake daydreaming about in middle or high school. That's insane that it
I
happened
mean,
to
it
you.
took hold of
Wow.
my hormones and didn't let me go that entire summer.
I feel like, what if we just like had to kiss because it was for a show?
I know,
That's crazy.
Anyway, so they had a special rehearsal where we just worked on the kiss.
Whoa.
And I was babysitting during this summer. And so my mom had to come with me with the kids I was babysitting to watch the kids I was babysitting while I went in a different part of the theater to practice kissing Justin. And none of us, we didn't know what we were doing. It was not, in retrospect.
What kind of a kiss was this? How elaborate was this kiss?
It was just a lips touching kiss.
So,
Nothing.
full intimacy coordinator.
But held long enough. Yeah, full intimacy. No.
Right, not a peck, though. Not like a peck and release.
Right. It's like a song happens that ends with the two of us kissing.
Wow.
And so that happens like during an applause. And then your cousins come to the show and take pictures of you.
Oh, and everybody witnesses. Well, I guess that wasn't your first kiss because the first kiss was then in rehearsal.
In rehearsal.
That's true.
Wow.
That's true. Anyway, so that happened. And then Sarah was jealous of the whole situation. Like one time we all went to Denny's after a rehearsal or something. And there was like space next to Sarah to sit down and there was space next to me to sit down. And Justin sat down next to me.
Oh my God.
Justin.
And Sarah
That's
was like
Fox
texting
Justin.
people like angry. It was a whole thing.
And
But anyway, the shows went wonderfully and were super fun. And even though Thoroughly Modern Millie is problematic, I'm saying for the listeners, it has got some fun music.
I don't know Thoroughly Modern Millie.
It's got some fun music. It's also got some very not great Asian stereotypes, roles, people playing people who are of Asian descent when they shouldn't be.
I haven't seen it since I was a kid.
I'm bringing the fun, you guys.
This is going to be a fun one.
Okay, this musical is going to be a service level Modern Millie.
Oh my God.
No need to be thorough.
And yeah, so those are the fun facts of my story. Oh, but I will end this by saying Sarah has a family now and a child and seems to be doing very well.
But not with Justin.
I haven't kept in touch with either of them super well. And then Justin, I have never known Justin to have dated women.
Oh.
So Justin may never have been into either of us.
Oh, I see.
But he was a very good friend of mine in high school.
Wow.
Fun story.
What a finale.
I couldn't tell it to you at the beginning because then it
No, that would
spoils
give it
it.
away.
I
The whole time
know.
I was like, who's Justin going to pick? And it's neither.
it's
improviser,
It's
actress,
not.
and storyteller Kaitlyn Nibbelin.
Wow.
That was great.
Wow.
I love that. I had crushes on pretty much everyone. I didn't do theater in high school. I did show choir.
Oh, you're lucky.
And I had, well, no, it was pretty. It was very, very similar. Lots of drama. I think I had crushes on every single girl at some point in show choir.
Fair enough.
They all got a turn. That's really nice.
They all, yeah,
That's equitable.
not at the same time, right? It was, this is your
Right.
week. This is your week.
Yeah, I
This is
really
your
had two. I had Justin and then another guy named Lyle. I'll call him. I'm not going to out all my crushes.
They're all going to listen to this. They're going to go, oh, Kaitlyn got on.
Lyle played football,
She better not talk about me.
but I'm pretty sure Lyle got scooped up.
My
for prom.
first crush, I was in 6th grade. He was in 7th grade. And we were both in Anne of Green Gables, the play at our school.
Oh.
And we were both not important characters. I think we were both just Anne's random friends who show up in the school scenes or whatever. But I don't think this guy was interested in me at all. I was friends with his little sister, and I think that's how he saw me. But backstage, he let me play games on his phone. And this was not to age myself, but I'm pretty sure it was a flip phone. And so I just remember sitting backstage. Yeah. I was sitting under the prop table playing Snake, and he's "You're pretty good at that." And I was "I'm about to die. I'm about to melt through the floor." And then later in Act 2, there's a scene where they're all teenagers now, and they're at some dance or whatever, and they're waltzing, and I got to waltz with this guy. And so that's what I was thinking about when you were telling your
Prolonged
story.
contact.
Yeah. Oh, he has to touch my waist, and I get to touch his shoulder. Oh my god.
Big
Oh
deal.
yeah, we got to do one of those things where you put your arms out, and he's holding your arms behind.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Listeners, you can find this picture. It's not too hard.
Kaitlyn, I'm assuming you're still Facebook friends with all of these people.
Yes,
We can find them.
We're
We're gonna dox all of your high school friends.
You could probably find them. Some people haven't been super active on the social media.
Good for them.
Yeah, right?
Sam,
That sounds
first crush?
healthy.
Charm Scene says, "Fuck Meta."
My first crush.
We are on Instagram.
My first crush was a
Yeah.
childhood friend. We were both 11, and this was we were just families that were friends with each other. The funny thing with her, and I'll call her Tanya, I guess. Not that it
We're
matters.
really good at making up names on this improvised podcast.
We're not outing anybody.
My real first crush's name was David. Dox him.
Well,
Good luck.
one time Tanya, whose anonymity is being respected. No, it's not.
I don't think you've ever met a Tanya in your life.
Yeah, I never have. But it's like it's like an improv name. Anytime I do improv, it's like Tanya or
Harding.
Tanya Harding. Yeah, always playing Tanya Harding. No, well, she gave me one time a bag of bottle caps because I used to collect bottle caps. And in the bag was a little note that said, "Dear Sam, please accept these bottle caps as a token of my love."
Oh!
Did you grow up in the 1800s?
Wow.
Was this the Great Depression?
They were 11.
Yes.
Please accept these bottle caps as a token
What
of
did
my
she was
love.
11. What did you want her to say? Please bottle my cab?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
There's something so sort of wayfish in the fact that it's just trash. You know what I mean?
Please take this garbage.
Yeah.
Chris, you want to get in on this? You want to get on a mic?
Nope.
Chris is conveniently
You want to
saying
make up
no.
a name?
Chris's first crush was a drum. A conga drum.
That's rum. That's cute. Okay, so obviously first crushes,
Yes.
first kisses,
Right.
maybe unrequited love. How do we make this not a really stereotypical, I have a crush and I got to take her to the prom? Where
I
do you
have an
wanna go?
idea to at least put it in a different context.
Okay.
There were things that popped out to me like Dancing a Waltz, Anne of Green Gables.
Those
I
are
wonder.
both from my story.
Yeah.
Take this
well,
bottle cap as a token
were-
of my love.
Yeah, bottle caps, tokens of love. But I think about like that period of history, maybe.
What is that period of history?
I guess I'm thinking like early America, like colonial times or
Ooh.
something.
Okay.
A colonial
Or-
prom?
Okay, let's do Hamilton.
Not colonial. Like, when was Anne of Green Gables set? Like the 1800s?
Approximately 1900.
Okay.
I think it's late Victorian era.
Yeah, colonial.
No.
Hmm?
No.
Really bad at history.
Anyway, that's just one option.
I'm all for a prom, like an 80s style prom in another era. I think is a very funny move.
Okay. Let's do it.
And
then.
Lily, you know about eras.
You know what? Why don't we do late 1800s? We'll do like 1860s, 70s because you just read Lonesome Dove.
Oh,
So you can think of like cowboy times.
okay.
Also in that time period, we have like Little Women,
Mhm.
stuff like that.
Caitlin, how's your knowledge of the late 1800s?
It'll come to me.
It'll come to you.
Okay, we don't have electricity,
Great.
but we have just about everything else. We've got like horse-drawn carriages. We
Lily,
have,
how about you set it up? Paint
we
the picture.
open on we open on a one-room schoolhouse. There's a bunch of kids here. They're aged like 10 to, let's say, 16, because after that, you just go and work in the workforce. There's one teacher who's like 18. She's probably too young to be here. But all the kids are talking about how they're about to do the first ever school dance. Their school's never done one of these before. They've done plays, they've done like recitations where they all do monologues and stuff, but they've never had a real dance just for the teens.
Aw. I walked 10 miles to school today with my bag upon my back. And I walked up to the classroom to learn. And there's a message here on the front board that says something's going on. And there's something now inside of me that burns. I wanna go to the first dance with the first girl I ever saw. I wanna go to the first dance with the second girl also I saw. I wanna go to the first dance with everybody here. I wanna go to the first dance before I disappear.
It's not just the first dance for me, it's the first dance for our town. I only have 2 dresses, and one of them is a real nice gown. Maybe I could wear it, and before I leave, I'm gonna get my mother to make me some puffed sleeves.
Wanna go to the first dance, cause it's something we've never done. We wanna go to the first dance, cause it sounds like a good amount of fun. We wanna go to the first dance. It's all that we believe. We wanna go to the first dance before we have to leave.
Ew, I
I don't want to dance at all.
What? Why?
All these people are gross. I hate them all. All I want to do is play with the bugs out in the dirt. I don't want to think about my heart getting hurt.
We want to go to the first dance. It's so close that I can taste. We want to go to the first dance and put my hands on some girl's waist. We want to go
to the first dance.
Our moves look so good and all. We want to go to the first dance and I will have a ball. You don't want to go?
No.
Why not?
Even with me?
Oh,
No. I don't want to dance with anybody.
that's weird. That's weird. What a weird thing to say.
She said she'd rather play with bugs than go out with us today.
Don't want to go to the first dance. No, come on, don't even shrug. You want to go to the first dance or hang around with bugs. You want to go to the first dance. Come on and take a chance. You want to go to the first dance where we all will dance. Bring the bell rings. I guess there's a bell on this one room schoolhouse.
It's the teacher is like it's like a hand bell.
they're
Oh,
pulling.
sure.
Ding, ding, ding. She's got like a triangle.
Yep.
Sure. And we watch as the teacher, she files everyone into the room.
Okay, kids, come back from recess. Get out of the trees. Get down from the trees.
I'm up in a tree.
Emmett, down.
I'm a tree, Emmett.
Emmett, look me in the eyes.
My name is Tremit.
Tremit.
Tree Emmett.
Get down.
Miss Cornelia, I'm sitting very nice.
Yes, you're sitting wonderfully, Grace. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Tremit.
Tremit.
Tremit in the tree.
Tremit, I'm going to hit you with a stick.
I was born in the tree. I shall return to the tree.
I bet you would love getting hit with a
Miss
stick.
Cornelia, can we please do some learning?
Yes, Grace. Yes, of course we can.
I can hear from the window. He positions himself up in the tree so he can see into the podium.
Well, I like the way everybody else is sitting. Everybody else aged 10 to 16 who's all learning the same lesson.
Mm-hmm.
What? I can't hear you. Speak up. I'm outside in a tree.
Get down.
Tremit. And he climbs down the tree.
One.
I'm climbing down the tree. I'm coming in.
Okay,
He
we're learning.
slams the door behind him and slips down in the
No,
dust.
that's the lesson you're missing. This is the number one. It sounds like this. 1.
Oh.
And you know what comes next? 2.
Oh.
3.
Oh.
Those were very clearly articulated.
Thank you. I went to school for 6 months to be here.
I've never heard numbers before. That's not Tremit. That's Oscar. He's sitting next to Tremit.
Oscar, I know you know your numbers. I know everybody here does. I'm just trying to get everybody engaged, okay? Classroom management is difficult when you only have one classroom for so many children. And I love you all. And that's why I'm throwing this dance for you, for fun. And to raise money because the roof kind of blew off.
And all the children look up and there is no roof on the
You see
schoolhouse.
like
At
a bird
all.
flies overhead.
There's no impression there was ever a roof on this school.
Ew, a bird pooped on me.
Wipe it off, honey. This is like a 0-room schoolhouse. There ain't no roof.
I should have climbed into that tree as we see a branch hanging over the top.
So instead of lessons for the rest of the day, since you all did so good writing down your proverbs, copying them down on your little slates, I'm going to let you practice for the dance. So I want everybody to get up. We'll have girls all in one line over here and boys all in one line over here and no funny business because this is the 1860s. And we have an equal number of each. All right, you're all facing each other.
But
Now-
miss, we're all different ages.
Okay, well, line up in height order. They rearrange. Well, I'm born in December. So no, you over here. Okay. Now look across the line at the person of the opposite sex. Lock eyes. And you may approach each other. Men bow, ladies curtsy. Gently take the waist. There you go. An arm on the shoulder. Beautiful, beautiful. And now you may begin. Not to waltz, not to this song. You can two-step. Never mind. Waltzing.
Oh, it changed.
I'd like to dance like my mother taught me how. Going round the room so graceful, everyone saying wow.
I don't want to dance. I want them to leave me be. What would I give to be with the tallest girl of all? That's right, I mean the tree.
Waltzing, it's a grown-up thing to do. Waltzing with someone else who likes you. When I went to my 6 months of college, I went to dances, and there were so many beautiful guys, and they all gave me flirtatious glances. It was just so much fun, and I'm still so damn young. I'm basically the same age as y'all, and that is why everyone will have as much fun as me when you all learn to waltz. Waltzing, waltzing, a very fun thing to play. Waltzing, waltzing, we're all gonna learn today.
Why won't she look at me? It's like she doesn't care. No girl in this room wants to dance with Oscar. I am a scholar, I keep my mind in the pages of my book. But the greatest gift of all would be for one lady to look.
And that's why we're waltzing, waltzing, a beautiful thing to try. Waltzing, waltzing, look deep into her eyes. Waltzing, waltzing, you look like you're gonna cry. Waltzing, waltzing, a beautiful hetero pairing of women and guys.
We cut to the end of class. We watch as the teacher again rings the bell.
Ding, ding.
And all the students file out, all of various ages, all of them in various states.
And all the girls have cute little braids.
Yeah.
Except the girls over 14 who are allowed to wear their hair up.
Ooh. and we watch as Grace steps out of the steps of the courthouse, pursued behind her by the one and only scholar Oscar. Grace,
Yes, Oscar?
Grace, I like the way that you did that dance just there.
You did? I've been practicing.
Grace, I don't know if you've heard about this, but you know how there's that big dance coming up?
Yeah, we just talked about
Have you heard about this?
Yes.
Have you heard about the big dance that's coming up? It's the first dance in the town. Have you heard about this, Grace?
Yes, I've heard about it.
Well, Grace, I was wondering if maybe Grace, just maybe Grace, you would, if you would ask Sarah to the dance with me, like for me.
For
You're
you.
friends with her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We bake together.
Yeah, well, that's like basically friendship.
Oh, yeah.
She makes the best.
Sweet rolls.
Yeah, those. Yeah.
Well, don't you think you should ask her yourself?
Oh, I couldn't. Not Sarah. Why Sarah's the bestest gal in this whole small town.
Well, why? Why do you say that?
Well, sometimes when I look at Sarah, I get a weird feeling in my tummy. It's like I swallowed a bunch of ants, and those ants grew wings, and they're flying around. Winged ants. Huh. Imagine that.
You know that they have those in the books at school.
You mean like this book? And he holds up a book. And
Yeah.
it says ants? Question mark?
Yeah, I think it says entomology on the inside of that book.
Oh. I'm not gonna lie, every time I open any book these days, smart brain Oscar, all he can think about is Sarah.
Sarah. Well, why don't you tell Sarah how she makes you feel?
No, I couldn't. I would just mess it up again. Won't you tell her, please? Won't you tell her for me, please, Grace, please?
I mean, I could try. Sarah, when I look at you, it makes me feel like my insides are on fire.
Yeah, that's good. That's really, really good.
Sarah, when I look at you, I'm filled with a raging desire.
Oh, that's so good. It's like you're in my mind.
Sarah, do you think you would like to dance with me?
Oh, Sarah.
If you'd be keen, meet me by the school tree.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel about Sarah. It's like you're speaking out of my mouth. The way that I feel about Sarah, it's like you also feel that way, no doubt. I mean, that would be crazy, super crazy. Only I could like a girl like that. But the way you speak, oh, the way you talk about her doesn't sound all that bad. Sarah.
You make the best sweet buns in town.
The sweetest buns on Sarah.
The recipe by heart makes me feel alive.
So you'll tell her? You'll tell her about me. You'll tell her what a great guy Oscar here can be. Yeah, you'll tell her pay attention. Hey, use your eyes. If you look at this guy, you will find a surprise. That's for me, right? That's what you'll do? Come on. I know that I can super trust you. You'll tell her, right? You'll tell my girl Sarah. Come on, Grace. Won't you please? Won't you have a care?
I'll tell the way your hair flutters in the air.
Sarah.
Feel like I'm floating, brainless without a care.
And the camera floats up from the schoolyard where these two are talking, and it goes over to a nearby riverbed.
It's amazing.
Sits
It's all
back
one
down.
take. It's really impressive.
It's a oneer. What is it called? I just learned that word. I think I used it wrong. Sarah she's got a rough cloth, what's the picnic blanket? That's the word.
Yeah.
She's on a picnic blanket, and she's got like 6 apples and a stack of books, and she's just reading by the water. She doesn't really know how to feel about this dance either, but she comes out here to read and nosh on apples and, I don't know, talk to any pond creatures who may or may not be listening. Ugh, how many times can I read Shakespeare? I've read all of it. My favorite book, Shakespeare.
Oh, Shakespeare. And we watch as the water starts to bubble and churn.
Oh, bubble, bubble, toil and trouble.
And from the depths of the sea,
That's from Shakespeare.
two serpent heads pop out of the water. Both of them wearing fine little caps appropriate to the era.
Oh, like newsboy ad.
Yeah.
Riding caps.
Two long serpent heads pop out of the water. And they go, Sarah, is that you?
Is that you?
Is that you milling about by the water again, Sarah?
Hi, Lachlan. Hi, Nessie.
Hi.
Hey, Sarah, we expected you to be chasing around boys. The dance is coming.
Ugh, I know I'm 14 and I can wear my hair up and I have these long skirts, but I don't feel ready. Like something hasn't clicked yet. I thought by this point, when I looked at boys, I would feel like I swallowed a bunch of bugs or something. I mean, my parents were practically married by the time they were my age.
You kids seem to take your time longer and longer. How old are you now?
I just said 14.
14 and you're not married? My goodness.
Okay, well, I don't know how it works in serpent years, but 14 is a little young to get married, even for now.
I mean, maybe you should just swallow some bugs. Maybe that would help you figure it out.
I really did think about it for a second there.
I mean, I like bugs.
That's what Nessie did here, and it
Yeah.
won me over.
You guys are pond snakes.
Mhm.
It's different.
I remember when I looked over at you,
Mhm.
the other head on our conjoined body,
Mhm.
and I saw you eating bugs, and I thought,
Mhm.
I'm going to spend the rest of my life with her.
Mhm.
That's so Shakespearean. God, the incest.
Oh, Sarah, get your head out of the books and go eat some bugs.
No, there's enough bugs in these apples I'm trying to eat. I don't know. I don't feel the way I thought that I would feel at this age. Young adulthood, becoming a woman, it's supposed to be this big, exciting thing. And there's certain things I like about it, but shouldn't the idea of marriage be exciting by now? I mean, I like baking. Especially with Grace. Baking with Grace is awesome. And I like sewing, especially when Grace is there. And horseback riding is fun. And I like making calls with my mother. I don't know. I guess I'm just totally unique.
Well, here's an idea. What if you did all those things, and instead of doing them about Grace, you did them for a boy?
Oh, so take the things I already like and put them with something I don't especially care for yet.
Exactly. And then you'll for sure like those boys.
Absolutely.
The neurons that fire together often wire together. That's what we're gonna learn in psychology.
Yeah.
So if I do something I hate, but I picture in my head Grace, then it will all fall in place for me.
Yeah. You see, if you force yourself to spend your time with places you don't want to be, then you can sort of put upon yourself a sort of mental therapy. You can trick your brain, not insane, to want to change who you are. Just picture a boy instead of the things that you like, and that's who you are.
If I don't want to get closer to a boy, I should try some exposure therapy called CBT. That's cognitive behavioral therapy. Yeah. The things that I learned from the books, the knowledge that I yearn to look. I see Grace and I see in her face everything I'd want in a future that doesn't make sense. I'm sorry.
You just gotta rewire the brain up in your head. You gotta rewrite everything, throw it out instead. You gotta rewire everything that's way up in your brain, and you can be the girl you wanna be.
What do you think, Nessie?
Just get rid of Grace. Don't think about her at all. Do all the things you love and do not stall. You see, maybe it's the things you really enjoy, and you gotta try to do them with a boy.
You gotta rewire everything that's up there in your brain. Yeah, find out who you are in the world. You gotta rewire everything that's up there in your brain, and realize that you might like boys.
You're telling me to get rid of the only thing that I enjoy? And that's what's gonna finally click in my head that I do like boys? Get rid of my only friend, the one who has stuck by me, the only one who doesn't care that I can't talk to boys and I just look at them shyly.
You gotta rewire everything that's up there in your brain. Yeah, that's how the two of us will always be swimming. You gotta rewire everything that's up there in your brain, and deal with this obsession you have for women.
Give boys a chance.
Hell yeah.
We cut back. I want to see more from the teacher. We cut back to the teacher
Okay.
cleaning up the schoolhouse. Oh, sorry, Lil. You're the teacher, aren't
It's
you?
okay. Tell
We
me
cut
what to
back
do.
to the school teacher cleaning up the schoolhouse, finishing up the day when who should come in but Grace? There's a jingle on the door as the little bell a lot of bells in the schoolhouse over the door as Grace walks in with a concerned look on her face for the teacher.
Chalk dust everywhere. These students, they weren't like this when I was in school.
Miss Cornelia?
Oh, hello there. Hi, honey. How can I help you?
I'm nervous about the dance.
Oh, honey, I saw you do the steps just a little bit off tempo, but with a few more days of practice, you'll be perfect.
I was off tempo?
No. Nope. That must have been someone else.
Oh, okay.
No, you're perfect. Why are you nervous then?
Just, I feel like everyone's getting paired off, and it's very unsettling. I mean, I've seen you walking around town with Mr. Morton, you know, and
the haberdashery man.
You know, you seem so happy, and I'd like to be happy like that too.
I find him haberdashing. He liked that joke. It makes more sense when you work with hats. I'm sorry. I'll let you talk.
No, I was appreciating it too. Well, I just don't know if I should help people find their people or if I should be selfish.
Well, that sounds like a mighty big choice for a girl your age. Selfishness is a sin,
Yeah.
but sticking up for yourself shouldn't have to be.
Okay. Well,
Help me pick up this chalk.
okay.
There's so much chalk.
There's a lot of chalk, and I feel like the erasers are very dirty.
They are very dirty. We can go clap them outside if you'd like. That always made me feel better. Sometimes, I'm going to be honest with you, if you students are especially rough, I go clap those erasers outside real hard. And I don't imagine they're erasers. I imagine your little tiny heads. Just banging them together. Not you, mostly Tremit.
Is that a technique they teach you at the normal school where they teach teachers how to be teachers?
Yes, and they teach us how to be normal.
Mm.
It's a pretty normal thing to get mad, and it's a pretty normal thing to be selfish. You don't have to tell me exactly what you're talking about, but I'm here if you would like the help.
Okay. Well, there's, you see, I've got to go outside and clap some erasers.
Okay.
And she runs away.
They're basically already outside because, as previously stated, the school has no roof. It's a stretch to even call it a one-room schoolhouse at this point.
And who was up there in the trees the whole time? But Tremit. Well, it seems Grace is having some difficulties about the dance. How strange. I better tell the neighborhood from my tree perch. Oh, tree people! And we watch as a bunch of other tree folk pop their heads out.
Hello.
Have you heard the news about Grace?
What's the news about Grace?
Well, it seems like she's having thoughts about things.
Is she a heathen?
Thoughts about things.
Thoughts about things, about being selfish. About caring only about herself. About not taking care of Emmett. And about maybe a little somebody else in town. Spread the news, spread it wide, spread it on the moss. I've got the news, I've got the deets, I've got the hot goss. Oh, tell them all, tell all the people. Run down the church and tell the steeple. We tree people, we see it all. 'Cause nothing gets past us, nothing gets past us. Nothing gets past us,
nothing gets past us.
Now go and tell the people, tell them face to face about the story that I'll tell you now about our little girl Grace. Yeah, she wants so many things, it's true, but she doesn't know how she can possibly do all of those things with so many citable taboos. But nothing gets past us, nothing gets past us, nothing gets past us, nothing gets past us.
We can tell any stories we hear, we can tell any stories we like. We may be tree people, but our bark is worse than our bite. Oh yes, we told stories that you would not believe, and we stole it all from the top of here, we spread it out like leaves.
Oh, nothing gets past us, nothing gets past us. Oh, nothing gets past us, nothing gets past us. Now, go my tree people. Yeah, go on, tell them all. Tell them about these feelings she's feeling about going to the ball. Yeah, spread it wide and spread it clear. Yeah, shout it through the era. But let me be the one, I'll go straight to her. I'm gonna tell Sarah, 'cause
Nothing gets past us.
Oh,
Nothing gets past us. Nothing gets past us. Nothing gets past us.
Those poor saps. Tree joke.
And we cut to now. Sarah's collecting her things. She's picking up her picnic basket. The two serpent
6
heads
apple cores.
are receding into the water. Bye, Sarah.
Bye, Lucky. Bye, Nessie.
And who should swing out of the tree right then and land perfectly?
Whoa.
Tremit.
Hi, Tremit.
Well, Sarah.
It's not weird that I'm here.
Sarah, I've caught you right in the thick of it, haven't I?
I'm just folding up my picnic blanket.
Nothing gets past me, Sarah. I've heard some news today. Heard a little bit of hot goss about your cooking pal, Grace.
Oh. Okay, is she okay?
Oh, she's fine if you count being sinful fine.
Oh. Did she sleep in?
No,
Sloth.
worse.
Murder?
Worse.
Worse than murder?
Worse than murder.
There's no way. Emmett,
She's
you are
being
so full
selfish. She's thinking only about herself.
You know what? It's about time. She's so kind. And she's so thoughtful. And she's so beautiful. And she's always thinking about other people. And she has such pretty hair.
Tremit is like, he can't breathe.
She gives him the Heimlich.
Like gagging and hurling on the side of the road.
He coughs up an acorn. And she's like, how did that get in there?
I eat from the trees. Well, if that's true, Sarah, if that's really how you feel, then why don't you go and tell Grace then? Maybe the two of you should go to the dance together then.
Two girls going to the dance together. That's unheard of.
Especially when you're both selfish. Just to be clear, that's what's wrong in this scenario.
Hey.
Tremit passes out.
Not again.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? Let's leave
I think
him.
he'll be okay.
Let's be a little selfish and leave him on the ground. He's breathing. I can tell. Hi.
Hey, I'm supposed to tell you something.
I heard it. I heard you talking to Oscar and planning what he might say to me, but it was all in your voice. And it was really, really nice.
Oh.
You can say it again if you want, but I think you nailed it the first time.
I mean, I came here to tell you what he asked me to say about how he felt. But I don't know if I can just let my feelings melt. I think that I might need to think about me.
Well, I think you and I already make the perfect recipe. I like baking with you. I like going to the river with you. I like canoeing with you. I like every two things that two girls can do. I like you. I like you. I like learning numbers with you. I like letters with you. Writing, slating with you. I would clap those erasers if you know what I mean. I like you.
I guess it's true that I like you too. I guess it's true that I like you. I like you. I like you.
I know it's a regressive town and a regressive time that we live in. And something about me, I don't care if it's a sin. tree people, look them in the eye and say whatever. Hey Grace, I'm asking you right now, do you wanna go to the dance together?
Yes, because I like you. I like you. Yes, I like you. I like you. I wanna dance right beside you. 'Cause I like you. I like you. I like you.
And we cut to the dance. Sort of all the students are milling about. Everyone is too shy to dance. But we see it's beautiful. They've strung up like lantern lights. It's really nice for the time.
Yeah,
It's all they
there's,
could
like,
do.
A lot of fire, a lot of candles.
We also see that the townsfolk have come up. They've surrounded the dance here. They've heard that there's two selfish girls who want to dance together, and they want to see if this is really gonna happen. It's the only entertainment. But we watch as finally there in the middle of the dance floor, two girls step out to finally start the dancing. And who are they? None other but Sarah and Grace. And they meet in the middle, and they start their dance.
Now the only thing that's bothering me is I have to ask, I have to check which one of us puts arms on the waist and which one of us puts arms around the neck.
You know, I'm not sure, but I think I might do both and just give it a try. I like you, I like dancing, I like you, I like everything we do. I like dancing with you, I like spinning with you, I like the fact that we're dancing in school. I like you, so many things to enjoy. I like looking in your eyes, I don't have to look at any boys. I like taking the steps in a square or a triangle. You make me feel off an angle.
Like ants in my belly. That's how I feel when I see you. I feel like yelling. I feel funny like flying ants in my tummy. I like you, I like you.
I feel like a caterpillar is climbing inside my bowels. And I don't think I can remember which letters are the vowels. I like you. I like you. I like you. I like you.
And we watch as the town, all watching this, they all look. The tree people, the serpents poking their heads over. Oscar is weeping, but everybody else is looking and they're smiling. And they realize they like these two selfish girls. They realize and they all sing together in one final breath, all at the same time. They say this together. We like Yay! Oh. It's just like prom, the musical.
The time jump was, or the time period jump was really smart. I think that was Sam's idea.
Yeah,
That
was
helped
really
a lot.
great. Amazing. Oh, well, what a fun time that was.
Woo.
I love that. What a
lovely.
sweet little
That was
story.
Such a sweet little story.
that.
I loved that a lot.
I love that. I love that so much. But Kaitlyn,
Yeah.
as I'm sure an avid listener of the podcast, I'm sure you know, the story may be over, but the journey is not yet done.
Oh.
Sure.
See, we like to end every episode here with we like to give the most charming character, and that's for you to decide, an extra moment, an extra song, something to send us out on, an epilogue, if you will. But the choice is yours, Kaitlyn. Who's a character that you want to hear from or want to hear from again?
We didn't get to hear it all from the haberdasher.
Haberdasher.
Mr. Morton, I
Mr.
think.
Morton, the
Mr.
haberdasher.
Mr. Morton.
Yeah, Mr. Morton.
We got to know what's happening there with the haberdasher.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Who wants it? Who wants it? Okay.
I get it.
All right, you get it.
Okay,
It's
but I
yours.
get a verse.
I'm finding the right hat for you. I think that this one might do. Could this be? No, it's a flop. But I think you deserve one that's on the top. What hat
so excited to go with you, of course. And the fact that you have rented out a limo for us, which in the 60s just means a lot of horse. What hat do you need? What hat do you need? I think I found the right fit for you. Yes, indeed. What hat do you need? And the fact that we took pictures at your parents' house was great. And by pictures, I mean just one picture on a big silver plate. We will see it in a couple months or a couple weeks. And we'll spike the punch and just see what happens with these freaks. What hat do you need? Metaphorically, yes. What hat do you need? You adore, I see. I'm filled with such greed, thinking about you and what hat you might need. Oh, Mr. Morton, you're the only hat I need. Sit on my face.
Yay!
Hooray!
I'm sitting across from the perfect chapeau. It's Lily Ludwig.
He's always wearing a hat, and he's wearing one right now with his name on it. It's Austin.
Ooh, you might tip your hat, or you might say, "My music director." It's Sam Scheidler on the keys.
And he's gonna rewire everything in his brain. It's Chris Denton on the drums.
But of course, we could not have done this incredible episode without the amazing, fantastic, it's the one and only
Kaitlyn Nibbelin. Yay! Kaitlyn, if people want to hear more from you, see more of you, where can they follow you? Where can they see you do shows?
I'm on Instagram at Nibbelin. I
Nice.
stole it from my sister Kelsey and my mom Kay.
How mad were they?
I don't think they care one little bit.
Oh, but now they know.
And then I'm also at KaitlynNibbelin.com. So you can follow anything that I'm up to on there.
Great.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Amazing. Well, go see Kaitlyn wherever she is, and go see a live show wherever you are. This might be a podcast, but we really, really encourage people, go see live shows. If you're in Chicago, though, oh my God, there's so many.
Yeah.
If you're anywhere, go see them. I guarantee you they're
Live
around.
art is so important, especially right now. Invest in the arts, invest in your community. Go meet people who also like art.
Go
It'll
see a
fix
show,
you.
go do a show. But in the meantime, keep listening to this show,
Scene.
Charm Scene. We got new episodes every single Tuesday. You can learn more at Charm Scene Pod on Instagram. Please do spread the word, tell your friends, and keep on supporting the podcast. Thank you so much to Kaitlyn once again for joining
Thank
us today.
you.
This was such a treat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And until next time.
You just got charmed. Woo! Gay teens! What did you say?
I just said charm scene.
Oh.